Hello everybody, my name is Mushu and welcome back to another Lorcana video. Today we're going to be doing a Wilds Unknown unboxing, a little bit different than the others. We are going to be testing the banger hanger theory and seeing, are your pull rates going to be better from those loose hanger packs that you see at the stores, or are you better off just going out, finding a box, cracking that open, and getting what you get from the inside with those increased pull rates that have been from the set. We're going to be testing that out, as well as a second little mini test. We're going to be seeing what the difference is between 3 different stores. We're going to be opening up 8 packs from Barnes & Noble, 8 packs from GameStop, and 8 packs from Best Buy. Comparing the pull rates between those, as well as the pull rates as a whole compared to a normal box. So strap in, let's get ready and crack some packs. Hey there, Mushu from the edit room, taking a quick pause from the video to let you know that I forgot to turn my microphone on, and there's going to be a section coming up where you won't be able to hear me, but I'm going to overdub it with my voice, so you'll still technically be able to hear me, but it's not going to match up. There's nothing wrong with your audio or your computer. I made a boo-boo. Hope you enjoy. All right, going to go into our first 8 packs here from Barnes & Noble. We're going to be looking at the different artworks that we get from each store, comparing those as well as what's inside. We have 6 Merida and 2 Woody. Let's see what's on the inside of these 8 packs. All right, inside our 8 packs, it looks like we were gifted 3 Merida, 3 Gadget, and 2 of the Woody packs. So let's go ahead and crack into them and see what is in store as we get into the first 8 packs here from Barnes & Noble. We do have the audio fixed after this set, so the next 8 packs and the 8 packs after that do have the correct audio, so I appreciate you guys dealing with this as we go into our first pack here. Fat Cat Club, Robin, Dale, Sleepy, Gyro, Salvage, right behind you going into Don't Be Nervous, Escape Plan, and an epic to start it out with, a Doc Epic, a very nice addition to the Epic collection here. We are still missing that foil Snow White to complete the entire picture, but I believe the foil Snow White, after pulling that Doc, is going to be the last one that we need. So we're going to sleeve that Doc up, put our rares to the side, and get ready to go into pack number 2. I would love to hear what y'all's pull rates have been for this set. They have been pretty crazy as a whole. We opened up an entire case of pre-release and got a whole bunch of really great cards. I would love for you to check out that video. It is our most recent video before this one. Going into our next pack, we have Bashful, Mirabelle, Louisa, Nicholas Mouse, The Huntsman, Fat Cat. We have a Ring of Stones going into a Lord Macintosh, an uncommon foil. So as we go into these 8 packs here, we're trying to not only compare how do these look compared to like your Trove, how do these compare to your typical box, how do they compare to themselves, and how do they compare to the pre-release kits that everyone's been opening. What do you guys think has the best pull rate so far of out of what you have opened personally? Going into our next pack here, we go into Young Macintosh, The Queen, Pterodactyl, Janidal, Mirabelle, Dolores, Sneezy, Alma Madrigal, Lord Dingwall, Dashpar, Lenny, going into a super rare Eleanor. I have so many of her, and Alma Madrigal. All right, there's definitely some cards that we pull up more of than others, and I think Eleanor for me is that one this set. I would love for it to have been Jessie instead as the super rare, but you know, hey, we take what we can get. As we get into our next pack here, we got RC Car, Mr. Incredible, Angus, Frozone, Bruno Madrigal, Alan Adale, Louisa, Super Soup, 3 Arrows, Eleanor. I told you, another one back to back. Mr. Incredible for the legendary, and a common Dale. So we got 1 legendary so far and that epic. Not too bad so far pull rates wise when it comes to what we are expecting to get out of just a couple packs. I mean, before, if we picked up 8 packs, we would be stoked to see just 1 legendary out of it. We would feel pretty good. So we already got that with more to open. So definitely some potential for some really good pulls here. As we go into the Witch, Pegasus, Dingwall, Dale, Mordew. Out of this set, what are some of the decks that you guys have been playing? What have you guys been liking? I definitely think the Toys yellow-green deck has been nice. Ooh, another legendary. We'd love to see that back to back as Louisa Madrigal is pulled. Going into our foil spot. Ooh, a super rare. We got the Isabel Madrigal, a very beautiful artwork indeed. So we got 2 legendary so far, a foil super rare, and our Doc epic rare. So far, Barnes & Noble is starting us off pretty strong for this opening here, really giving all the other companies a challenge that they're going to have to face. as we get into this next pack here, seeing if we can pull an Enchanted. I don't want to give away too much, but I will say, if you watch that previous video, some pretty cool stuff happens. I'm just gonna say that. As we go into our comments here, I try to make sure that editing this video, I try to be a little bit more streamlined with my pack opening to make it a little bit smoother and faster. And I'm going to be trying some different styles coming up. So if you guys see a style in my videos that you do like, ooh, another legendary, a third legendary, you love to see it. As we go into our foil, which is a uncommon Pluto, 3 legendaries and that epic. Very good pack so far. I have definitely lost track a little bit of what pack that we're currently on. I'm going to guess pack number 6, because I think we have 2 foils under there, and then the dock, and then we have another. Yeah, it should be right. We're going to guess pack number 6. If you were keeping count, please let me know right now in the comments. Thank you so much. But I'm trying to different styles of my openings. If you guys like the me talking over the video more, or me talking as I'm opening them instead of calling out the names of the cards, please let me know. I'm definitely trying to figure out what works best for the videos, as well as what everybody else likes. Right there, that little legendary symbol was throwing me off. I kept seeing it at the bottom and thinking, oh my gosh, I got another legendary, but it was the one that's on my table. That's why you saw me kind of just scooch it out of the way as we go into our Gadget Hackett Wrench foil. And I think I just realized that her name is Hack Wrench, and I keep calling her Hackett Wrench. I don't know what a Hackett is, but I definitely think that that's what I thought she was this entire time until now reading it back. Going into our next pack here, which I believe was either pack number 7 or pack number 8 of our Barnes & Nobles. Got a solid start here as we go into our rare slot with a Merida, followed by a super rare Gadget Hack Wrench, and a common Pterodactyl Janie doll, which we love to see for our toy deck. Out of the toy decks right now, there is a red-yellow toy deck, and then there is a yellow-green toy deck. Which one of those are y'all rocking with more? I think I'm liking the yellow-green. And I think that might have been our 8th pack. As we go into it, we have our 3 legendaries, a Doc Epic, and some playable foils. So all in all, Barnes & Noble starting it out strong. Let's see what the other companies have to offer with their 8 packs. All right, let's go ahead and get into the GameStop packs. We have 8 hanger packs from GameStop, and for the artworks, we have 5 Merida and 3 Woody. We do not have any gadget representation yet. Let's crack them open and see what's hiding on the inside. All right, there's our girl Gadget as we get 4 of the gadget packs, 3 of the Woody packs, and 1 of the Merida pack. We'll save her for last. As we go into our GameStop packs here, let's figure out what GameStop has to offer. Let's get into this first pack as we get that iconic luck put on there. Helga, Milo, Omni Droid, Monterey Jack, Happy, Someone Will Lose Their Head, Dopey, Jedediah Farnsworth, Bo Peep going into a Frozone. A first legendary, Luisa Madrigal, and ooh, legendary foil, Buzz Lightyear. Let's go. That is a omen. That is an omen. We're getting that iconic. It's just getting us warmed up. That's what that is. Let's go ahead and get that legendary foil sleeved up. Pack number 2. What you got for me? All right, we got a Merida, Dangerous Plan, Violet Par, The Growing Pressure, Alma Madrigal, Bruno Madrigal right behind you, Firefly Swarm, Ranger Team Up going into a Escape Plan, going into a Prince, and a regular Fergus. Definitely an off-centered Fergus, not totally miscut. I love those miscuts though. I would definitely take a miscut happily. Move this down here, that right there, and go into pack number 3. How's your guys' openings been? What have you guys been cracking primarily? Has it been the pre-release kits? Has it been the booster boxes? We just cracked a entire case of the pre-release kits on our last video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The pull rates on that were pretty wild. And we're going into the next pack. Charming, Violet Par, Peter Pan, Zipper going into Vincent and Helga. And our first epic of the GameStop packs, we got an Edna Mode. I've seen a misprint where she got cookie crumbs on her face. We did not get the cookie crumbs, Edna. But we did get a good, nice and looking Edna Mode. And then we will get ready to put her in a sleeve. Joshua Sweet, Mr. Incredible, Violet, Louisa, Robin Hood, Dale, Hugh Hamish, Lyle, Pedro, Andy's Room, John Smith going into a Oh, a Dopey. I don't know if I have that one yet. Ooh, I hope I don't have that one yet. That'd be fantastic. Do y'all have a spot that you guys specifically go to for your packs, no matter what? If you go there, you just got better juju, better luck. Tell me what they are, where they are. I want to know. I want to go there. All right, going into this next pack, we have the Queen, Reston, Young McIntosh, Alan Adale, Mirage, Juliet Zarepas, 3 Arrows, Cooper, Pluto, Syndrome's Remote, into a Mr. Incredible, another legendary, into a Ring of Stones. Very nice. Wow, the legendary pulls. We got 3 legendaries from this 8-pack. One of them being foil and a epic and a continuational art. That is just very nice. There's only a couple things that will make it any better. Definitely not trying to be greedy. We've had some pretty fantastic pulls this set. We have pulled the Buzz Iconic. I did pull that off camera with my family and would love to pull that on camera, just honestly, so I could watch it back again, because that moment, it lives in here rent free. It was, oh, so cool. We'll hope to recreate that right now. Going into Omnidroid, Batcat, Isabella Madrigal, an epic, Mr. Incredible, another epic. This box, or this 8-packs from GameStop has been quacked. This has been a great 8-packs from GameStop. They are coming in clutch. They are definitely taking the lead over a little bit right here. And 2 packs to go. What else you got for me here, GameStop? Even got into that one solo Merida pack. He could be where all the good. What if we got the Merida Iconic from the Merida pack from the GameStop Heat? Come on now. That's what I want to see. As we go into pack number 7. A Buzz. Omnidroid. More dude. Anna. I got 2 for 1 right there. I got a little excited. We got Dopey and Donald. Zeus going into a Ranger plane, into a Dash Bar, into the Queen. All right. Last pack magic. Iconic. Get it out of there. We got to get that iconic. Free the iconic. Maybe if I open it like the traditional way without my teeth, maybe that's what's holding the iconics back. Last pack for GameStop. What do you got for me, GameStop? Do you have any more hidden heat for me? Louisa, Cheetah, Mickey, Lord MacGuffin, Merryweather, going into fun stuff. Don't be nervous. I'm a little nervous. Mickey Mouse, very playable. We like it. In a another epic. Whoa! Look at the buzz. Oh my gosh! 3 epics and 3 legendaries from 8 packs from GameStop. That is going to be a toughie to beat. I tell you what. That was quite the 8 packs. Got our, put that off to the side. Bam. Quite the 8 packs right there indeed. All right, let's go ahead and clean up and get ready for our last 8 as we go into Best Buy. Most of the one I think might be having the goodies in it. All right, 2/3 of the way there as we go into the last 8 packs. These ones are from Best Buy. This is the first time I've ever bought Lorcana cards from Best Buy. And earlier when my mic wasn't working, I said, I really hope they're not hiding all the Enchanted and Iconics and all the Gadget Hack Wrench packs, because I wasn't getting into those. We got 7 of them from Best Buy. And by the way, I did not check or ask for any of these. I just grab 8 and then they grabbed 8. I didn't check and look in the bag until now. So this is my first time seeing them. So 7 gadgets. 1 Merida. Again, we'll save that Merida for last. Well, maybe not, because let's crack into them and see what's actually hiding in. All right, so it looks like we did get some gadget packs. We got 4 Woody, 3 gadget, and 1 Merida. So we are going to hide that Merida off to the side for last as we get to go into our next 8 packs, our last 8 packs. We'll start off with our Woodies and see what Best Buy has got to offer. So far, I'm going to GameStop. That's the one that's got me going back. Are you kidding me? Those packs were juiced. It was like almost every pack had a good foil pull, like an epic or a foil legendary. That was awesome. Let's see if we can recreate the magic with a little bit more with some enchanted luck as we go into our last at Best Buy. Ferguson. We got Dangerous Plan, Throwing Pressure, Alma Madrigal, Dopey, Pedro, Lord Dingwall, Buzz Lightyear, Alma Madrigal into a Wind Up Frog, another one for the toy deck. We like that. Very playable for us. And let's go into the next pack. I know in the first set, I had to avoid the Mickey Mouse packs. The Mickey Mouse packs for me, they were a curse. They always had absolute garbage in them. I did not have anything like that in the last few sets. Any pack I've been able to kind of be okay with. But man, those Mickey Mouse packs, something about. Our next one, boom, we got Rex. Ooh, great card. Ooh, a legendary. A Merida. We love to see Merida. One of the best legendaries in the set for sure. Going into another gadget. She's gonna be my curse card. She is my curse card. Going into another pack. I would love to get like one of those miscut cards, like a crazy crimp. I've been seeing some where like the half of the card is just missing. Like that's what I want to see. Give me one of those. All right, or those ones that are like miscut like crazy. Yes, I want one of those. Sabotage, Preston Whitmore, Robin Hood, Dale, Morduke, Gation, Merryweather, Pedro going into fun stuff. We have Helga, we have Eleanor, and Dolores Madrigal. Will we get an enchanted or an iconic? I sure hope so. I really hope so. I am definitely just playing the enchanted lottery hoping for them, so let's see if we can come out on top with that one. Have our Helga, Pegasus, Dingwall, Grumpy, Ida, Prince, Gadget, Copper, Pluto, Lyle, Legendary, Snow White, very nice. What else we got in here? Edna Mode. All right, very nice. 2 legendaries so far, halfway through it. As we go into another gadget pack. Still need that Snow White in foil to complete my war scene. Love to pull that, but I would love to pull an enchanted more. We have Pterodactyl Jane, Fat Cat Club, Fauna, Frozone, Salvage Operation, going into Kita, Mordu, and Monterey Jack. Monterey Jack. All right, 3 packs to go. So far, Best Buy is looking like it's in last place. I will say Best Buy's pull rates as a whole in general, not looking too great. That being said, pull rates for these hanger packs over a box, yeah, all right. Not gonna lie, they're looking kind of nice. So we'll have to do the numbers after I get done with these last couple of packs. But if these last packs have any fire, woo! We got Todd, Wind Up Frog, Fergus, Cerebellum, Bullseye, Relocation, Free Peter Pan, Norton. End of the box one is some fun stuff. Bouncing Ducky, Mickey Mouse, another very playable, Epic. Mirage, very nice, Epic. All right, let's go ahead and sleeve our Epic there. Boom, catching back up. We got 2 more packs. Come on, GameStop, you know, or not GameStop, Best Buy, you know what you need to do. You know what can make you just the best of the best. And here we go. We have our Todd, Wind Up Frog, Fergus, Dr. Cerebellum, Bullseye, Relocation Program, Gadget Hackett Goggles, Violet Par, Stranger Things. We have Leviathan's Lair, a legendary, Kita. All right. Ooh, another epic, back-to-back epics. Look at that, catching up. Best Buy said, hold on, don't count me out. GameStop did what? All right, hold on, I know what I need to do. I got to get those epics up, I got to get the legendaries up, and then I'm gonna hit you with that last pack magic. This is the one. Has got all the good stuff in it. We're gonna hit the first Lorcana God pack right now. All enchanteds, whole pack from beginning to end. I know it's good because I can't even get it open. Here we go. Last one. Will we hit? Come on, come on, come on. Lyle, Rat Capone, someone lose their head. Juliet Madrigal, Grumpy, Super Suit, Stranger Things, Superhero Journal. All right, going to some fun stuff. Got what else can I do? All right, this is all right. Comes down to this. And that's Merida's bow. Alrighty, well, I did not get any enchanteds from this opening, which is a little bit of a bummer, but from the hanger packs, it is definitely all random odds, and I think that all in all, these random odds have something to say. So let's pull out all of our hits and let's count them up. All right, so let's go into our first 8 packs. It's gonna be from Barnes & Noble. This is what we pulled. We got 3 of our legendaries. We have an epic Doc. We had 2 foil super rares, 3 regular super rares, and then the rest. And the rest I didn't really get into just because it's going to be just rares or common or uncommon foils. I did try to highlight when we had a playable one, like the Pterodactyl Janie doll, that we could then put into our decks. I feel like that's a good one to add into the hits column. From Barnes & Noble, this is what we got. 3 and 1 being our main ones, the 3 legendaries and 1 epic. Let's see what we got out of our
Best Buy.
All right, now we look into our
Best Buy.
pulls today. And the
Best Buy.
we got 2 epics. We have 3 of the legendaries, so we have the same legendary count, but 1 more of the epic count. Definitely had an increase of the super rares. We had 4 in this one, and then we had 1 super rare foil and 1 rare foil. The super rares that we got, though, being the Mickey Mouse, he's super playable, so very happy to see that. And the wind-up frog foil, very happy to see that as well. All in all, very good coming out of
The Best Buy.
I thought it was going to be the best one, but I think there might be a winner here. And let's compare our 8 packs from
GameStop.
here. We have 3 epics, 3 legendaries, one of them being the foil Buzz Lightyear, 2 super rares, one of them being that really playable Mickey Mouse, and the foil Dopey. All in all, I think this was one of the best boxes, or 8 packs rather, that we've opened out of all the 3 different stores. But what do you think? Do you think this was the best one, or did you think that the pulls from the other one was better? Let me know in the comments below. And then let's do a quick recap of all the different pulls that we got and see just how they compare to your typical rates from an average booster box. Well, these numbers surprised me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting them to be pretty in line with the booster box, if not maybe a little bit less than the booster box, but these are telling me hanger packs might be the play if you have already opened your major play sets and now you're just looking for some of those maybe higher end cards, maybe those harder to get cards like those epics. We were able to get 6 epics out of this, which I feel like is quite a lot. I don't remember the last time I opened a box of anything and got 6 epics out of it, so that seems like quite a bit. And then we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 legendaries out of this. Pretty great. A third of the packs that we had a legendary in them. I know this set has had some pretty good pull rates. I just don't think that they've been quite nearly that good consistently. I think that we're seeing more of in the like 6 or 7 range or so. It just depends. But I will say, surprisingly, we got a very small amount of super rare. We got the same amount of non-foil super rares as we did legendary. So 9 non-foil super rares, and then we got 3 foil super rares. So 12 super rares altogether seems really, really low. Now, if we're going to see an increase in legendaries, we're going to see a little bit of a decrease in the super rares because that's one of the slots they take up. I get that. I'm just saying it would have been nice to see a little bit more super rare and into legendary. I'm seeing a little bit more rare packs than I had been seeing in the most of these openings. So hopefully that helps you a little bit as you're going out making your purchases. If it did, please like the video, comment, and subscribe. If it didn't help you, or if you didn't like the video anyway. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you on the next one.